That was 2005 by Ian.
Good attempt. Good attempt. I'm not mad at it. Ian is someone who I think we didn't come in with very, I don't want to diss the nigga, but we didn't come with crazy high expectations. I'm not expecting an album of the year contender or anything like that. But I do think that with a young artist, the main thing you want to see project to project is improvement. And this was vast improvement from what he did before. I think you still see his influences. He wears them on his sleeve, but he's picking good influences, which I think is important. The production steals the show, and he's responsible for that. So I think that we need to give him credit for that. He clearly has a good ear for music. I think he understands music. You know?
Yeah.
If he needs to, I don't think he's found the right stories to tell yet. Mm-hmm. And I don't think that that's going to be a big thing for him. When you do the next album and maybe have a concept, make it true to you. Find a way to make it a cohesive story. And I think that is hard for the niggas who aren't always on the street shit. But that's why Drake is the GOAT. He was able to find a way to do that when you look at like a Take Care.
Yeah.
It felt like a story, and it was something that was still unique and relatable to him. So once Ian gets over that hurdle, I think he could be a really good artist. But this is another positive step for him.
Yeah, maybe he needs to get his heart broken a couple of times. Maybe he needs to get fucked up by some women, bro. Because, I mean, it's like it's not like he has a lot of the stories to tell that I feel like a lot of other rappers could tell. You know what I mean? So, like, how do you make your story interesting? Because I do think this project was very true to him.
Ian's
but I think
Mac
we just
Miller,
maybe got bored of his life. Well, Mac even has a more interesting come up.
But think about when Mac Miller first popped out. I'm sure you were tapped in too. I think Mac Miller had the frat boy aesthetic. Mm-hmm. Like, people were kind of like white boy raps. Like, that was him for a minute, and then drugs and depression.
Yeah.
But, you know, I think he has the drugs part down so far.
That's crazy.
I don't want him to have the second part, but you know.
Yeah, this was a good attempt in my opinion from Ian. I liked the swing. It was a big swing. And as somebody that honestly doesn't have any Ian songs saved in my phone, like this to me was the most impressive offering. Yes, some of it felt a little too derivative from some of our legends, but I do like you pulling from that cloth as opposed to making the same Chief Keef inspired drill song. Not even drill, underground drill, whatever you want to call it. Like that I feel like I've heard time and time again. So I really do like the attempt. And I think he should keep going and keep pushing this direction and the music will get better.
You got to leave chat on the screen. They're going to think I'm just laughing at some bullshit. I mean, I'm being honest.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on Ian?
I'm trying to be as fair as possible.
Get off, bro.
Whoa.
No, I'm saying, like, get your shit off. Whoa. Tell this nigga how you feel.
I mean, I don't know. I do want to keep in mind that this is like a young kid. You know what I'm saying? I think if I put it in the context of like this is some kid that like I like not grew up with, but like a young kid coming up from like where I'm from, I'd be like a little bit more forgiving. But I think the context of Ian just like on the internet and all that, it's just kind of annoying. And this album felt boring to me. I think I said it before. It felt like a bunch of reference tracks for these artists from like 2010 to 2015, you know, we named like Travis Scott, Gucci, who else did we name? Wayne, like I just
Mac Miller,
Gambino. Like we named all, Chief Keef, we named all the artists that he made songs copying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just felt like derivative of things I already grew up with. So for me, I think if there's something I really want from him, maybe like more production. I do think that the production on this project was good. I'd love to see him work with more artists in that scene. And then Spencer, I think you're right. If he's going to continue to exist, I would like to hear more in-depth stories, because even the storytelling online is becoming a little bit more, not rigid, but like a little bit like obvious, and just like the jokes are super pointed. You know, like I don't know. I feel like it's hard to ask for somebody to grow because obviously he hasn't been around for that long, but I already feel like he's wearing the story out that he has put out in the marketplace. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this. I don't feel like we.
That's
need
what I'm
this.
saying. I think he needs to. I think the next step for him is putting together a cohesive concept, a different concept album. But
yeah, maybe the next step for him is you've done great so far. Take a year off and go fucking experience some shit that you can write about. You know what I mean? Go travel. I think he's probably already doing it, and he probably doesn't want to take his foot off the pedal while he's making money in his youth. But I don't know. Go get inspired. Keep going. Keep making music.
Shout out to Ian, man. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yep.
Catch you on the next one. Peace.
And I forgot to say this earlier, so I might edit this into the beginning. But if you want to see us react to this album, not just talk about it, go get us on Patreon. Support our career as creators. Give us a little bread, and you can watch the video without worrying about copyright, without us having to cut it up. It's just a good little deal for everyone. We all win. So go get us on Patreon. Link in the bio.
Tap in.